so be safe driving tonight if you're going to be on the road tonight or tomorrow morning. Once again, the website, deltapublicmedia.org. Click on Donate right at the top of the page. You're listening to Delta College Public Radio.
Welcome, sweater weather. This is Sandra Singlow with the Lowdown on Science. In Southern California, you can relax on the beach and hike in the mountains on the same day. You may need a windbreaker, hoodie, and jacket, though. But what if you didn't need all that wardrobe to handle the change in weather and humidity? Enter Xiaofeng Zhang and researchers from Nanjing University in China. They developed a material using a bacterial substance that reacts to human sweat. The material reduces in thickness by about half an inch when the humidity is high. Thermal infrared images found that the fabric improved thermal regulation by almost 83%. What a nifty jacket. Talk about traveling light.
The Lowdown on Science is a production of University of California Irvine Science Communication and LAist 89.3.
Support by the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Midland, a religious community seeking a more just, peaceful, and sustainable world, and supporting a search for truth and meaning. In-person and online Sunday services at 10:30 a.m. More information on Facebook or at uufom.org.
Support for NPR comes from the station and from Eric and Wendy Schmidt through the Schmidt Family Foundation, working toward a healthy, resilient, secure world for all. On the web at theschmidt.org. From Jarl and Pamela Mohn, focusing on civil liberties, foster youth, public radio, and the arts. And from the Walton Family Foundation, working to create access to opportunity for people and communities by tackling tough social and environmental problems. More information is at waltonfamilyfoundation.org.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Dave Baskind, psychology professor at Delta College, and this is Mental Health Minutes. Today, I want to talk about a topic that all of us have to deal with sometimes, and that is grieving. To be grieving means to experience the painful and complex process of mourning a significant loss, such as the death of a loved one, a divorce, or a serious illness. All of us grieve sometimes. Maybe your house burned down, maybe someone broke up with you, or you got fired. But today, I want to focus on one of the biggest sources of grief, and that is losing a loved one. Researchers have found that the death of a spouse is one of the most stressful events that people can experience. In fact, the loss of any loved one is also among the most stressful events. One of psychology's most famous models for dealing with stress came from Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. Her claim is that this process begins with denial, in which we refuse to believe that our loved one has passed away. In the anger stage, people often ask, why did this happen? As they are frustrated about losing the individual they care about. In the third stage, which is called bargaining, people try to make deals with God to bring back the one they lost. During the depression stage, people are just sad about their loss. They may have thoughts that they do not want to continue living without this person being alive. Lastly, people reach the stage of acceptance in which they learn to live without their loved one being alive. People need not experience all of these stages, and people go through them at their own pace. There are other theories of grieving, and Kubler-Ross even added to these stages at a later time. Still, this model has been influential, and it is a good starting point. Prevention.com offered 6 useful strategies for dealing with grief. First, they suggest creating and sticking to a routine, whether it is going to work or to work out. Try to keep doing what you do and acknowledge that it may be difficult at first. Second, they recommend that you should be open about your feelings. You probably have other people in your life who care about you. It is okay to let them know you are sad and to seek their support. Sharing happy memories and laughter is helpful here too. Third, participating in rituals like funerals and celebrating birthdays can be challenging but useful. Next, Be aware that things that remind you of that person may trigger strong feelings, and it is okay to feel that way. You may still cry at the loss when hearing a song that reminds you of them years later. Focusing on your value matters too. Whether it is a career or a hobby of yours, keep doing things that help you find value in life. Lastly, seek help if needed. If you have listened to other episodes here, you know that I am a strong believer in the value of having a good therapist who can help you. Recently, my mom passed away at the age of 83. Her final months were challenging and her death was expected. Still, it was difficult losing her. Being able to talk with my family and friends has really helped. I have cried and laughed with them. Returning to work and my exercise routines and trivia night with friends have been helpful also. In fact, doing this episode has caused me to think quite a bit about my mom, and she was really proud about me doing this series. I will continue to mourn my mom, and I know that you listeners have losses you are grieving too. Following the 9/11 attacks in 2001, Queen Elizabeth paraphrased Dr. Colin Murray Parks by saying, "Grief is the price we pay for love." I like that phrase, and I'm dedicating today's episode to you, Mom. Until next time, I'm Dr. Dave Baskett, psychology professor at Delta College. You can listen to this episode or past episodes of Mental Health Minutes at deltapublicmedia.org or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome to Delta College Public Media's community calendar for the week of December 21st. The Anderson Enrichment Center is hosting a new exhibit from artist Alice Noble now through January 26th. Exhibit information is available at artsaginaw.org. The Bavarian Inn Lodge in Frankenmuth is offering breakfast with Santa and Mrs. Claus on December 21st from 9 to 11 a.m. Registration information is available at 855-652-7200. The Nate and Mary Ida Doan Santa House in Bay City will be open until December 22nd from 6 till 8:30 p.m. Additional information is available at 989-686-1460. St. John's Lutheran Church in Eau Gray is having a blood drive on December 23rd from noon till 5 p.m. Appointment information is available at redcrossblood.org. If you have an event you'd like to list on the community calendar, submit the information 3 weeks in advance to Delta College Public Media, 1961 Delta Road, University Center, Michigan, 48710. You can also email us at dcpmcalendar@delta.edu.
What we can tell you about jobs in 2026.
Marketplace Morning Report is supported by Fidelity Investments. A dedicated advisor can help build a flexible wealth plan. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC.
I'm David Brancaccio in Los Angeles. If you have major financial decisions to make early in the new year, many will depend on the job situation. What do we know from the autumn here about the labor market this impacts?